everybody, my name's Richelle. I'm a trainer here at Body Blueprint. I'm going to have your workout today and it's going to be fantastic. So let's get started. I want you to do some body weight squats, just straight up and down, sitting down and back, getting the ankles and knees, kind of greasing up the joints, all the way down, all the way up. Low as you can go, keeping it slow, warming up. Just do 2 more. And then I'm going to have you do jumping jacks, straight up jumping jacks. If you can't jump, you're doing a side step. Okay? So, stepping to the side, hands are wide, stiff fingers. You got really pumping that air on both sides, not just flailing your arms around. So you can do the full or the side step. Get the upper body going. Ready to work out. Then we're going to change it to a seal jack. So I'm opening and closing in front. Getting my chest squeeze. The top of your back squeezing as you pull back. Again, fingers wide. Nice tight hands. Always can do the side step with this one. And then we're going to do a soldier walk. So you're just doing opposite hand to foot. Straight leg, not bending over towards your foot, thinking about bringing the foot up to the hand. Let's do a couple more of these. And then we're going to do knee tugs. So alternating, just what it sounds like. Tugging the knee right up toward the chest. Good little pause, kind of balance on that foot each time. And then we're going to go to arm circles, little circles, bigger and biggest, going forward first. And then we're going to do backwards. So little arm circles, getting bigger and biggest, all the way back. Nice big circles. Okay, today you're just going to need a light set of dumbbells and a bench or ball or chair. You can use the floor. For what we're going to use the bench for, you could do everything on the floor. You can also use the edge of the bottom step of your stairs or a low chair. Lots of options, but some lighter weight. If you have access to heavier weight, go for it. Use all you got, but I know some people are limited, so I'm just going to do it with the lighter weight. Let's do a down dog. Here first, pushing back the heels down as far as you can toward the floor, chest toward the feet. Just enjoying that stretch at the back of the legs. And then I'm going to have you do 5 cat camels. So all the way up with the spine, all the way down. This is taking the spine from flexion to extension, all the way up and all the way down. Nice. About 3 seconds to go into full flexion, 3 seconds to go into full extension. You don't want to push it all the way to the end of your range. You just want to move through that motion, helping the vertebrae move and those little discs in between. Okay, let's get to it. So we're going to start with some intervals of 45 seconds work, 15 rest. I have my timer here. We're going to start with an inchworm burpee, and all that is we're inchworming out, okay, to a full plank position, inchworming back, and then you're doing your little bit of a hop. So that's it. Really simple, inchworm out, inchworm back with a little bit of a hop. 45 seconds on. I got my dinger here, so it will go off each time. Hopefully you can hear it. And we're gonna start with our inchworm burpees, and then I'll tell you the next one when we're ready. Here we go. Oh my gosh, that was really loud. Inchworm burpee. All the way out, all the way back, and a hop. Again, walking those hands out to a full plank, walking them back, and a hop. Walking out into your plank, use your shoulders, walking back, and a hop. Keep going. All the way out, all the way back, and a hop. Again, if you can't do the hop, that's okay. Just stand up and a hop. Turn this down. All the way out, all the way back, and a hop. Okay, there's your dinger. You got 15 seconds. Next one is a burpee, but instead of that jump, we're gonna go to here, punch, 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 and then back, up, here, punch, punch, punch. So go. When you do that jump up, alternate which leg comes out in the front. No push up. Jump back, jump up, lunge, punch, punch, punch. 3 punches, each one. If you can't do that hop back and forward, you're doing a step. And you can do a step back, punch, punch, punch. Step, step back, punch, punch, punch. Remember, alternating which leg comes out front. Nice strong punches. Okay, we got 15 seconds. Next one is a beast. Hands and knees hovering. And we're walking to the right. 2 steps. Walking to the left. Here we go. Walk, 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 walk. From the front, walk, 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 walk. So my opposite hand and foot are moving together. Knees are just hovering. Here we go. Walk. Nice. Flat spine. You can see my back. Head off. Nice and flat. Knees hover. Don't let that butt come up. Almost. All right. Whew, those are tough. All right, we're gonna do ball slams. Air ball slams. So like you have a ball and you're throwing it through the floor. Over and over. Good. All the force you got behind that ball. Smashing it into the floor. Up on your toes. Ooh. Moving that body. Slamming it into the ground. Best part is you don't have to pick it up. Magic air ball. Way up on the toes. Way down through the floor. Little pause at the bottom in that squat. Here we go. 5 seconds. Good. All right, we're gonna do melon crushers. I have a cantaloupe in my hands. I'm crushing it on my knee. So we're just doing the right side first. I'm gonna crush my cantaloupe on my knee. Here we go. Drawing those arms down as hard as you can. Drawing that knee up as forceful as you can. You're getting that whole length of the body from the toe all the way up to the fingertips. Staying on this side. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Body is made to move. So we are moving it. It's gonna feel good in a couple minutes. You're all warmed up. And that's gonna be even greater. Woo! When you get done, you walk away, you're gonna feel good. Okay, so we're gonna do our left knee, melon crushers. We do on the left side. Ready? Go. Crushing it on your knee. You can also think about it as frustration. Huh. Just getting it out. Really strong on the knee up. Strong on the arms down. All you got. Whew. Feels good to move. And it is not something everyone can do, so we are lucky. Let's go. We got 10 seconds on this side. Come on. Little sprint. Push yourself. Almost there. Woo! All right. That's the end of that round. So now we're going to go to our weights. So you're going to have your light weights. We're going to start with a single arm dumbbell chest press. You're going to grab your drink. We're going to do our chest press with one arm. Now this you could be on the bench or on the floor. Either way works. I'm going to be on the floor here for you. I got my 2 weights, and I'm going to do my chest press with one arm, but the other arm's just going to hang out in kind of an iso hold, I call it. So, let's go this way first so you can see. If I'm on the floor, I'm going to lay completely down, okay? My elbows are not going to stay on the floor. They're going to be up off the floor. So while my right arm's doing its pressing, my left arm is just hovering over the floor. Okay, so I want you to give me 12, nice and slow. 4, 5, I'm counting from here. 6, 7, 8, 9. That left arm's hanging on. 2 more. 11, 12. So now I'm not going to set them down. My right one's going to just hover. Left one is going to give me 12 slow reps. 3, 4. My right arm's tired because it already did its reps, but it's hanging on. 6, 7, 8. Come on. 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. All right. So you put your weight down. I would normally have you have your feet up. It's a little bit better for the pelvis. I wanted you to be able to see my arms, so I was laying completely flat. Okay, so then with that, we're going to do a half kneel tricep kickback. So triceps the back of the arm. When I say a half kneel, one knee down, one knee up. Okay, it doesn't matter which one, you don't have to switch them. But what this does is set you up for a position where you can lean a good flat spine, good neutral spine forward. No rounding, none of that, okay? We set up our neutral position on our back, then we just kind of lean it forward, elbows up, and we're gonna do 12 kickbacks. 2, 3, so my pinkies are leading. 4, 5, squeezing at the top. 6, 7, notice my elbows are staying up. 9, 10, 11. When you get to 12, we're going to pulse. 12. So then we're going to do a 12 pulse. Try and get it way up there. 2, 3, keep them up. 4, 5, 6, squeeze. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! You notice I wasn't going all the way to straight arm because I couldn't get there. But just right here on that pulse, it's really feeling it in the triceps. And that's what you want, even if you're not getting to a full lock out there. So then we're gonna go to our bench, our bottom stair, our chair, our couch, whatever it is you have available to lift your feet up, okay? We're gonna do a ham raise, really, a leg raise. So I'm pushing my heels right into, my camera's moving, pushing my heels right into the bench and lifting my butt up, okay? So as I do that, I'm contracting the back of my thighs, my hamstrings. Okay, so I'm gonna feel tension back there. We're just holding it. We're gonna hold that for 20 seconds, holding nice and tight. You can put your fingertips right on the back of your thighs there, and you can feel which muscle is supposed to be contracting. Okay, so we're just holding that there. We got a couple more seconds. And then from that position, I want you to go right into a march. One knee up, other knee up. Okay, my knees are taking turns, going up toward my chest. Other one's hanging on. When you lift one up off the bench, the other one really has to hang on. Okay, we're gonna do 5 more sets of this. Total of 10 sets. Pushing that butt up, don't let it sag. 3, nice and slow. 1. Okay. Woo, then you're gonna grab your dumbbell. One dumbbell, we're gonna use it as an anchor for a dead bug. So my dumbbell is gonna be over my chest as I lay back. My starting position is knees up. When I get up into that knees up position, weights right over the chest with straight arms, I want you to think about tucking your ribs towards your hips, squeezing your belly, and then we're gonna alternate kickouts. The farther out you extend that straightened leg, the more your abs have to grab on. So we want our spine to stay in a neutral position as we're kicking out. And yes, this is the speed I like to do it. I'm gonna keep it slow, keep it controlled. Okay, we're gonna do 5 more sets. If you wanna make it a little bit harder, you can raise that dumbbell up towards your forehead. Okay, abs are grabbing on. Don't let that back come up. Good, for 5 more. Okay, so that's 1 round. We're gonna go back through that again. Single arm dumbbell chest press, half kneel kick back with the pulse, and then the hams. So if you felt like your weight was not challenging the first round for that single arm with the iso hold, and you have more weight, let's go for it. If you only have 1, you're sticking with 1. All right, so we're gonna do the iso hold with 1 arm. I'll do it this way again so you can see me. We're gonna go for 12 reps. If you remember which one you started with last time, let's start with the other one. So I started pressing with my right last time. I'm gonna start pressing with my left for 12 good slow reps. My right is just hanging out, hovering the elbow over the floor. 5, 6, 7, keeping it over the chest, not up over the neck. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that one's gonna hover. I'm going with the right for 1, 2, 3. These iso holds are a way that we can progressively overload the muscle without having additional weight. 9. We have time under tension. Speaking of, after this last one, I want you to give me a pulse at the bottom. We're pulsing right down here at the bottom. Elbows are not touching the floor. I'm just getting an extra little pulse At the end, both arms are tired now. I don't have a lot of weight. Just staying in that position. And done. Woo! That worked for me. All right, then we're gonna do that tricep kickback. My weight was just fine. Plenty of a challenge. I'm a little sore. So we get our half kneel, tricep kickback. Either foot up in front. Set your neutral spine position. Good posture. Lean it forward. Elbows up. And you're gonna go 12 reps here. 2, 3, and notice, I'm not coming all the way up to my chest with that dumbbell when I get to the bottom. There's no reason to come up to here. There's nothing going on with the tricep up there. We're trying to hit the triceps today. 8, 9, 10. Nice squeeze. 11. And we have this 12, this pulse. Ready? 10, 9, 8, squeeze. 7, 6, lift them up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, those are good. All right, so that's our pulse on the tricep kickback. Now we're gonna do our ham pulse. So even if you don't have a bench, you can do these on the floor if your legs are fully extended out and you're lifting. Bench or a bottom step, bottom of the couch is a little bit better, a little bit more height. Okay, so we're gonna do our pulse. We're gonna do our pulse for 30 seconds this time. Go ahead and start. You're squeezing that backside. This is full isometric squeeze, trying to get those hamstrings working to hang on. I'm feeling it in my calves a little bit too. My butt's a little bit squeezed. I want to really think about mind muscle on those hamstrings there. Hold it tight. We are almost there. And then we're going to go straight into that march. You ready? 1. Woo, 1. Hanging on. 2. Palms up on the floor. 2. So you're not pressing into the floor. 3, 4, nice and tight. Don't let that butt sag down. 5, 6, pushing right into that step. 7, we're going to 10 marches. 8, oh, those hamstrings. 9, 10, good job. All right, now we're gonna grab our one weight for our anchor. We're doing those dead bugs again. So that just means alternating feet going out. Anchor's right up here over the chest. And again, to make it more difficult, bring that weight up toward the forehead or overhead. As you do your alternating leg press outs. And make sure you're thinking abs or ribs toward the hips to lock those abs down. I don't want your back moving in and out of extension, meaning it's popping up off the floor every time you kick a foot out. Keep it nice and neutral and still as you press out, alternating. 5, 4, 3, challenge yourself. 2, 1. Woo! That felt good. All right, we're gonna do one more round of those, and then we're moving back to our 45-15. So we've got single arm, dumbbell, chest press. This is where you would do the most weight that you have if you have something more, or stay with what you got. I'm gonna go up. One arm's hovering, and one arm is doing the pressing. So here we are, set up, elbows hovering. One arm's gonna do that. 12 standard presses. 3, nice and slow. 5, you wanna control the up and the down. 7, 8, 9, 10, right to 12, 11, 12. Okay, hanging out, other arm. 1, 2, abs a little bit engaged on this. Holding onto your body. 4, 5. If you want to speed them up to get them over with. 7. Let's keep it slow. 9, 10, 11, and then we're going to do that pulse for 12 down at the bottom, right along the floor. We're just pulsing. 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel those pecs grab on. 11, 12. Oh yeah, that was good. All right, we got our tricep kickbacks in a half kneel. As long as you're feeling that burn, you got a good weight for it. And as we're kicking back, we're only coming to the hip and back, not all the way up here to the shoulder, okay? So we're gonna do 12 here in our half kneel. Good spine position, lean it right over, elbows up. 1, 2, 3, nice and slow and controlled. 5, 6, 7, 8, oh, they're getting hard. 9, 10, going to 12, 11, 12, and then we're doing our pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, trying to get them straight. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Okay, we're right to our hands. So on the floor, on your step, on your chair. Chair might be a little high, maybe a stool. You could use a stability ball for this as well, to have a little bit more wobble. Okay, first part, we're doing our hold. We got a 45-second hold this time. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Holding that. And again, we're putting our fingertips right here because that's going to help us engage the right muscles. Okay, sometimes we don't even realize what we're squeezing. We're just thinking about 18 other things and not exactly about what we're doing. So right now we're thinking about the hamstrings, the back of the thigh. Okay, squeezing them as tight as you can. You got 10 seconds. Tight as you can. Pushing into that step. And then we're going to do our march. Okay, here we go. We got 10 sets of right, left. Oh, yeah. 2. Nice and slow. 2. Palms up. 3. 3. You got it. 4. 4. It's really trying to hang on. 5. 5. 6. 6. 7. Push strong into that step. 8. 8. Almost there. 9. 9. 10. 10. Woo! Okay, grab your one dumbbell for your anchor. And this time, I want you to try to challenge to put a little farther over your head. Your setup position. Ribs tucked toward the hips. You're squeezing that belly. Extend your anchor in the dumbbell. And then you're alternating legs out. Okay? You can also not bring the knees quite so far back over the hips. Leave them just a teeny bit extended even when they come back to home position. And that makes it a little bit more difficult. 5. Squeeze. 4. Oh, 3. Here we go. 2. And 1. Awesome. All right, get your dumbbells out of the way. We're going back to our 45-15. Same exercises, so now you're a professional. You know what the exercises are. So we're gonna do an inchworm burpee first. which is that walking out with the hands, walking back, little hop, and then we'll do the burpee, the lunge, jab, jab, cross, jab, and then the beast, which is hands and knees hovering. This would be the position, and this would probably be the trickiest when you move. Opposite hand and foot are moving together, and then mountain crushers and ball slams. So, are you ready? Going into 45-15. You can do this. Inchworm burpee. Ready? Here we go. Walking out with your hands. Walking back. Little hop. Walking out. Walking back. Little hop. Walking out. Keep those abs tight as you walk out and back. Try not to wobble the hips. Side to side. Keep all that good tight in the abs. Here we go. All the way out. All the way back. You got it. Almost there. Won't quite get one more in. Woo! End of that one. Okay. Then we're doing our burpee. When you come up to the top, lunge, 3 punches. Down, back, lunge with the other leg. I don't care which ones you punch with, just go. Okay, so down, up, lunge, 1, 2, 3. Down, up, lunge other leg, 1, 2, 3. Down, lunge, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Almost. Lunge. 1, 2, 3. Get down into that lunge so your legs really start to feel it. Woo! My legs are feeling it from yesterday. Woo! All right. Next one's our lateral beast. Lateral meaning side to side. We're going to go 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left. Flat back. Knees hovering. Go. 2. And this is not about speed. This is about nice, slow control. If you need to take a break, just go right down into child's pose for a second. Come back up and jump right in. If you can't complete the whole 45, it's okay. You do what you can do and jump right back in. And slowly, you'll get to where you can do the whole 45. And you'll be asking for more. Whoa, here we go. 5 seconds. Good job. All right, we're going up into our air ball slams. So you get your imaginary ball up on the toes, right through the basement, hard as you can. Here we go. Through the floor, through the floor. I'm adding a little hop. If you can't do the hop, that's okay. Try to do up on your toes though, and just make it more fluid. But if you can go up on your little hop, let's do it. Hard as you can, through the floor. You got this. You're using your arms. You're using your abs, your quads, your butt, your glutes, and then your calves and toes. Come on, through the floor. 5 seconds. Sprint. Let's go. Woo! All right. Then we're going to mountain crushers. So we've got our cantaloupe. We're going to smash it on our right knee. Over and over. Ready? Let's go. Now you can make this kind of floppy. You're like, I'm not getting anything out of this. Or you can smash that melon on your knee. It is up to you to make this a good workout. Let's go. Keep going on this side. Feels good to move. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Heart rate should be going. If your heart rate's not up, you're not going fast enough. You're not going strong enough. Let's do this. All right. Other side. Left leg, melon crushers. Feels good. 5 seconds. Here we go. Crushing the melon. Draw that knee up. Think of it as a little crunch. Every time you draw that knee up, you're closing that space, squeezing the abs, using your hip flexors to draw the leg up, and driving those arms down. You got 15 seconds. Come on. Sprint. Let's do it. Right to the end. 5. Woo! That's it. All right. Grab another drink. Go into our next section. Dumbbells again. All right, this time we're gonna do the same idea we did with the press, but we're gonna do a fly, okay? So if I'm laying on the floor, this is what my arms are gonna look like for a fly. I have a little bend in my elbow, but it's staying consistently stiff through my arms. So over my chest and back out. Okay, so usually you do a little bit less weight for a fly than what you can handle with a press, but and we are going to double it up like we did last time with some iso hold. So you just want to do the weight that you can control and get back up here. You don't have to go all the way to the floor. In fact, don't really need you to, but just make sure you can control it back up over the chest. So we're going to do our alternating fly, and then we'll do full flies right after that, and then skull crushers. So if you have 2 options for weight, have them both right here, a lighter and a heavier, because your skull crushers, you're going to want a little bit lighter. So, here we go. I'm going to lay this way again so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, we always start with the weight right over the chest. That means the weight's transferring right down the arms. There's not much work going on. As we open up with our stiff arms, that's going to be your fly, okay? So what I want you to do is keep your left arm just about halfway down. And we're going to do 12 flies with the right arm. Okay, I'm coming up over my chest, not up by my neck. Ooh, that left one's getting tired. Okay, so we got 7, 8. We're going to 12, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bring them both up. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing with the other side. So my right arm's going to hang out right about here, and my left one's going to do my 12 reps. 2. Feeling it grab on in the chest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, almost 11, 12. Don't get up. Put them right over your chest. We're going to do 10 regular reps of flies. So out and back, both arms. 10. That's 9. Abs a little bit engaged. 8. 7. 6. Loose fingers, 5, 4, 3. You got this. 2, almost. 1, good. You're gonna grab your lighter weight, and we're gonna do skull crushers. So I'm gonna have it this way. It's gonna be our triceps. Okay, so my palms are facing each other, but I'm gonna keep my hands a little farther apart so that my dumbbells can come on either side of my head as I lower. Okay, if you have the range of motion, let's do a little tap to the floor with the end of the dumbbell. Now notice my elbows are staying right over my shoulders. They're not tracking forward and back as I move the weight. Just the forearm is moving. Okay, so we got 5, try and tap, nice and slow. 6, a little tap. 7, 8, got it. 9, we're stretching that tricep out at the bottom. 10, and then contracting it to lift the weight. Woo, 1 more. 12. Oh yeah, those are good. All right, so after our skull crusher, we're gonna do a close grip diamond push-up. So you could do this on an elevation, like the bench or the bottom step of your stairs, or a sturdy chair, maybe pushed against the wall, just be careful. The diamond part means my hands are going to make this shape. Now, fingers touching, thumbs touching, that's gonna be your hardest position. So maybe just out here a little bit, but you can do it on the bench. You can do it on your knees if you don't have an elevation. Just make sure your butt is forward. No push-ups back here. Butt's forward so that your body weight is going into the arms. And my elbows are flaring out to the side. So I was doing a full, my elbows pop out, my chest goes right toward my hands. Okay, we're gonna try to get 10 of these. On the elevation, on the knees, on the full, okay, all the way down with that chest. You don't want your head coming down toward the hands, because that means your butt's up. You want your chest coming down and elbows going out a little bit. You're gonna feel it in the triceps. Okay, you're gonna get 10 of those, and then you can rock back into your child's pose. You get a little stretch on the back of the triceps. And then we're going to do 1 more in this round. We're going to go from beast, knees hovering, up to down dog. But what I want you to concentrate on is squeezing the quads, the front of your thighs. Beast, squeeze those thighs. Beast, and squeeze. Hard as you can. Beast, and squeeze. Beast, squeeze. Let's do 8 more. Squeeze hard as you can on those quads. 7, 6, hard as you can. 5, 4, you got it. 3, squeeze. 2, and 1. Good job. All right, we're going right back to the fly. So we got our 2 dumbbells. We're laying down on our bench or a ball or your back on the floor. I'm gonna try and go up a little bit because as will we do. So your setup position would be knees up, feet flat. Okay, you're gonna start with the weight directly over your chest, your arms. Okay, so we're gonna do that alternating. I started with my iso hold on the left last time, so I'm gonna start with my right arm out here in my iso hold, and my left is gonna do my 12 controlled reps. Controlling up, controlling down. This is 3, 4, try to keep that arm extended on the other side. 5, 6. You got it. Come on, 7. Abs a little bit tight. 8. 9. 10, almost. 11. 12. Ooh, bring them together. Okay, gotta do the other side. Here we go. So my left's going out to hold. It's already tired, but it's hanging on there. Right's doing 12. 2, 3. Ooh. 4. This is good. 5. Pecs are working. 6. 7. 8. I'm going a little fast. 9. I'm hurting. 10. You got it. 11. 12. Okay, bringing it over the chest. We're not done. We're going to do our 10 reps of straight flies. Here we go. Stiff arms out. Oh, yeah. This is 2. Here we go. 3. 4. 5. 6. As we extend that weight away from the midline of the body, it takes a lot more strength in the chest to hang on. 9. Ooh. 10. Get in the front of the shoulder too. 11. Oh, and 12. Oh my gosh, that was good. All right, so then we're gonna go to our skull crushers. A little tap down. What the heck, let's go up a little weight, okay? Might as well. No reason not to. If you end up going up in weight and then you decide, I can't finish the reps cleanly, just bop back down. No big deal. Better to try. Just make sure you're doing them cleanly. That's your sign that you need to go back down, as if you can't complete them safely. All right, so start position, straight up over the shoulders with the dumbbells in hands. We're lowering down on each side of the head. Little tap and back up to straight. Elbow is not tracking forward and back. Staying right over the shoulder. This is 3. Nice and slow. 4. Woo. 5. 6. Let the end of that dumbbell ride right on your pinky. 7. Don't have to grip so hard. 8. Almost there. 9. Come on. Woo. 10. 11. And 12. Oh man, those are good. All right. So coupled with that, we're doing our close grip push-up, and then we're going to do our beast to quad squeeze. So my close grip push-up, remember my hands are kind of in a diamond shape, whether you're on the elevation, the floor, your knees, any way you do it, it's good stuff. Okay, so butt is forward on that kneeling push-up. We're going to go for 10, chest right down toward the hands. 2, 3, 4. You want to think about straight line. 5, from knees, hips to shoulders. 7, got it. 8, 9, 10. Woo! Rock back into your child's pose. The back of your arms stretch out a little bit. We're going to need them in that beast to quad squeeze. Oh, rocking back and forth feels good. All right, here we go. So our beast is knees hovering, right? Flat back. And then we're going to go right to that quad squeeze. Down, squeeze. Down, squeeze. Down, squeeze. Down, squeeze. We're going to do 10 more from here. Really squeezing those quads as you fully extend the knees back. You're straightening the knees back, squeezing those quads. Do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo! These are good on the arms too. All right. Now we're going to go to just a little bit of shoulders, and that's all we have time for. So, isolateral raise, okay? We're going to take 2 lighter dumbbells. We're going to hit the shoulders, the delts right here in the middle. I'm going to do it kneeling just so you can see me. When you kneel, it does take some of the momentum out of an upper body move. Sometimes make it a lot harder because you don't realize you're using the lower body for the movement. So I'm going to hold 1 up. And you're going to have kind of light on these. We're going for 10 per side. 3, 4, just holding that weight up. My palms are toward the floor. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Both down. Shake it out a little bit. And then we're going to do the other side. Okay, so this one's up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, what I'm going to do is stand up with those 2 weights, okay? We're going to do a little RDL, pushing the butt back with stiff legs. We're going to take 4 points down, 4 points up, okay? So my start is at the top, neutral spine, flat back. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. My bottom is about just below my knees with my hands. It'll depend for everybody. You want to keep your back in a good flat position. Then up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. So we're spending some time. 2, 3, 4 in that contraction. 2, 3, 4. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do 3 more sets. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. Down. 2, 3, 4. No rounding of the back. Up. 2, 3, 4. You're picturing the back of your thighs as you're doing this. Those are the muscles that we're using to contract to bring you back up to straight. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! Good. Okay, we're doing that lateral raise one more time. So I'm going to start this time with this one up. I'm going to pull out 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring down. Other side. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Right up. I'm going to grab it a little heavier. This last set of the RDLs. 4 points up and down. Palms are facing my body. Good position. Got my feet shoulder width apart. I'm going to go down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4. So you're pushing your butt back, 2, 3, 4, almost like you want to touch the wall behind you with your butt. So that's your thinking process, is pushing the butt back as you lower the weight down the front of your legs. Good, 2 more. 4, up, 2, 3, 4, 1 more, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, we got 1 more set of those 2. Okay, whew. Shake it out. I know I do not need to go up for my lateral raises. My light weight is heavy enough. The RDLs, probably go up 1 more time on my RDLs just because the back of my legs can handle more. So, here we are. Our lateral raise, holding 1 up. Other one's doing your 10 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no swinging. 7, no momentum. 8, controlling up and down. 9, 10, good, bring them down. Ready for the other side. This one's holding. 1, 2, 3, 4. All our muscles need for change and growth is some stress. 8, 9, 10. Doesn't always have to be heavier weight. Sometimes it can just be a lot more time. It's a lot slower through the reps. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my heaviest weight here. Doing my RDL. Feet shoulder width. Good upright stance. Pushing my hips back. My only hinge point through this is gonna be my hips. Nowhere else should I be hinging. Here we go. Down. 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4. You're thinking about the muscle. 2, 3, 4. Controlling those little movements. Good. Down. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. You're only going as low as you can, keeping that neutral spine. If your back starts to bend at the bottom, that's too low. So you're just gonna go as low as you can keep that neutral spine. Up, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 2 more. Down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. 1 more. Down, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Up, 2, 3, 4. Awesome job. You guys did phenomenal. Have a good day. You feel better now. Good work.